Florida startup says it can make electric air taxis happen. Now, nobody, I don't think, wants this because it turns out that planes are loud, and even electric planes, just by sound of wind going by them, are also very loud. So, the CEO of this Eve Air Mobility uh, seems to think that I'm wrong and that this will be a thing because when you sit in traffic, you think there's got to be a better way to do this. In his opinion, that's flying electric vehicles. Now, Eve cites a range of 60 miles, but doesn't advertise a particular speed. But the trip calculator on its website assumes a 125 mile per hour cruising speed, so probably somewhere in there. Now, an April 2022 concept of operations paper says a flight from this neighborhood to the international airport, about a 15-mile in a straight line, would take about 12 minutes by this eVTOL, for an average speed of at least 75 miles an hour. I don't see these taking off. What I see happening here is they get bought out and then they become just an airline manufacturer with electric batteries. But there's so many things to figure out because, holy, I just spit. My bad. There's so many things to figure out because you're going to have a big battery that's going to need to be charged or at least changed out. Now, is that going to cost? How much more is that going to cost than just a normal engine to have a battery that big? What does the range look like on that? What happens if there's a solar flare? And United Airlines invested $15 million in Eve, a deal that included a conditional purchase agreement. Like I said, they want to buy 200 of these planes. They're gonna just become an electric plane manufacturer. I don't think these will be used for short commutes like their website is kind of trying to make it seem. This is just going to be a normal plane at the end of the day. And thinking the long term, they'll be cheaper, they'll be reliable, they'll be more blah, blah, blah. But for now, the upfront cost of a battery for one of these planes is just going to be astronomical, plus the charging infrastructure that's going to be needed to add to airports. And how many extra batteries are going to need for a plane? Like, if you do one flight and then you got to charge it for 12 hours, like, that ain't going to work. So now you need, like, 8 batteries, and you need them at all the places these planes go so that you can swap them out as you're going. I think there's just, again, the same problem as electric cars. The charging, the battery, something's got to happen, and this is just not going to be it for now.